If there's one thing that the pandemic taught us, was that it was about going to one extreme to the other. Can you all just shut up for a minute? Thank you. If you want to stay in my space, you abide by my rules. Okay. So what I discovered was that you can go from one moment feeling one thing and then quickly turn to another. And it goes from black to white, from blue to pink, that kind of feeling of extremes when you have that much time going on in your life. So this is one poem that I wrote in August 21. That moment when you realize we are not meant to be together, like a hand in a glove, like a door and doorknob, or a Greek kind of love, like a corn on its cob. We are more like marmalade and marmite, a boxing ring without a fight, like Taylor and Burton. Of that I'm certain. We are not meant to be together ever. We are not meant to be together like liver and onions, like beans and cornbread. We are stilettos and bunions, like white shorts and menstrual red. The kiss that don't match, the plans that won't hatch, like a cottage unthatched. We are not just semi-detached. We are not meant to be together ever. We are not meant to be together like pillow talk on a pillow slip, like a Marquis de Sade and his best whip, more like Boris Johnson and R.A.K. Twig, or stale tuna on an overripe fig, like kitty cat dressing on a mango salad, Sinatra singing a Robbie Burns ballad, like thin isn't fat and this is not that. We are not cat in the hat. I'm the ball without the bat. We are not meant to be together ever. So let's find a match to kiss, a flaming vision for our future. I'm sure of another kind of bliss, and yours is Minnie the Moocher. And then just as easily, what do you think about when you think about love? The sun shining, the blue sky, a street of loud pink blossom bustling against the blousy white, the coo of wood pigeons, the song of thrush and blackbirds, the thousands of greens of leaves and grass in any garden, my camellia bush that blossomed for the first time in 4 years, my children when small and large, the love of my friends and family, the love of men, sex that is both sacred or physical, the act of commitment, of cooking a beautiful meal that only I will know, a warm scented bath, the feel of silk upon skin, the death of us all when winter comes, the rebirth as spring trumpets, the eternal cycle no matter world events, stumbling from one crisis to another, clean sheets in a bedroom of my own, a hug of warmth, a kiss of passion, and in the morning, the birds at it again, a cup of hot coffee, a clear head, a book of poetry, silence and some deep breaths, writing my dream diary so I can be more responsible, meditating and watching the colour flood around me with the occasional inspiration, working through a day in dance steps, never the same Sid Charisse moves, knowing someone looks at me and sees Gilda. There's one more. There's just one more. And this, you will need a dictionary to decipher this. It's called Sondar. I had a wanton with you, a quantifiable desire. Amongst the abracadabra, I will create as I speak. Maybe the drapetomania, overwhelming urge to run away, was caused by werephisteria, a wandering longing for mystery. We never even found time for Abney Cemetery before we felt the Xenocin, time going faster. Perhaps you drowned in my nimity, overabundance, or the crunchy prukels scared you, too small a situation. The frost of November brought no Faust, extra time in bed on Sundays. As the Kalon sunk below the surface, beauty more than skin deep. Metanomia, a compulsion to change, set in with my Mamouchi sense of self-importance. With this spell, I disenthrall you, but the popple days had gone, bubbly. Dimber Damba clambering into Chief Rogue, where cosmosis had already begun, natural instinct to migrate. It was always a petty pot valu, a little schnapp-sidey, a crazy idea, practical until sober. That's it. I hope you all had the same kind of ups and downs in your lockdown, and that you didn't just look at me like, oh my God, that's why she's got Vout-o-Reenees. I love you all. Thanks to all the artists for being part of it. Thanks for all my members for sticking with us. And please enjoy yourself responsibly.